Hot Topics. I'm Marnie, your host for the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce. Glad you're joining us this month for more exciting things going on in our community. We're still celebrating our 45th anniversary year here at the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, serving the business and community, and a lot of exciting things going on. I want to remind you, March 21st is our program launch for our new Women's Business Connection, so call the Chamber for more information on that, or you can visit our website at pvchamber.org. But like I said, March is marching in. Spring is on its way, and we've got some exciting things going on. But my first guest is something that's traditionally always held in March, and it's a spring tradition with us, and that's with Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids' Sake. Joining me is Nancy Hammerly with Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters. She is the events coordinator in community outreach, and has got this big old long title. It means she works a lot, works hard. So she's working on Bowl for Kids' Sake, which we are proud to be a team.
Yay.
To bowl. So Nancy, welcome, and come on and join us.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the visual.
Yes. I want to thank, first of all, Marnie and the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce for having us on to promote our annual Bowl for Kids' Sake fundraising campaign. Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters has been serving Yavapai County, the boys and girls in Yavapai County, for 48 years now. And Bowl for Kids' Sake has been an annual fundraiser that we've been having for about 38 years. So we're thrilled to be here again this year, and we're charged up to raise money for our kids, the kids that we serve here in Yavapai County. We're honored to do that service. These children are very in need of mentors, and for those of you that aren't familiar with Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters, we're a one-on-one mentoring program that matches caring adult volunteers with children in the community that may need a special friend. Many are facing challenges at home and in school and in life, basically, and having somebody in their court that's there just for them is statistically proven to show great results, and a lot of these kids go on to succeed in life and become very effective and influential citizens in our community. So your support, whether you become a big brother or big sister, couple or family match, or volunteer your time as to serve our community at our offices or during some of our fundraising events, we'd love to have you join us. This year's Bowl for Kids' Sake kicks off, and it's right now. The actual bowling parties start March 23rd, weekend, March 23rd and 24th, the following weekend of the 30th and 31st, and then we've got a couple of Saturdays in April for those that just want to wait till the last minute. So there are plenty of those out there, and we love all of you. So anybody that's interested and wants to defend the potential of the boys and girls in our community that we serve, we'd love to have you come in. It's easy this year. We have a new website. Go to www.azbigs.org, and you can click on Join Bowl for Kids' Sake. Just hit the register button, and you can enter your email address and your team, your company, if you're bowling with a company. So go ahead, get online. It's a great new way to interact through technology. You can send out emails and tweets and texts to your friends that you want to try to get pledges from. So we encourage everybody to come join us and bowl for our kids. It's a really fun way to connect with the community, support your community, and give back to your community. Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters has a new look this year. You'll notice by our Bowl for Kids' Sake shirt that we have a new logo here, and it's a new modern way to connect with the community and with our volunteers and the people that are interested in giving back to the community. And we hope all of you come to a point in your life that you feel like you want to make a difference in your community. There's lots of wonderful nonprofits and several organizations that the community is able to support, and we're one of them. We're also a qualifying charity for your tax credit dollars, so you still have another month and 10 days, I guess 9 days, until April the 15th anyway, to make your tax credit donations. And just want to remind you that an individual can donate up to $400 and a couple $800 for tax credit, and that comes right off dollar for dollar on your Arizona state income tax. So don't send your money to the state. Go ahead and send it to a qualifying nonprofit like Big Brothers Big Sisters. And instead of filling those potholes down in Scottsdale, let's help some of the kids and some of the nonprofits in our community, and just give back to the community that supports you, and have fun doing it. You know, it's in your heart. When I was 50 years old and just moved to Prescott, and I was feeling, oh my gosh, you know, I'm halfway or more through my life, and have I made any difference? If I died today, who would honor me? Who would come to my funeral? And I thought, well, nobody, because you haven't done anything. So I made that decision to give back to my community and become a big sister. I'm a big sister to 13-year-old Clarissa. We've been matched for 5 years, and she's my second little sister. It's a fantastic relationship. I'm not here to change her life. I'm to defend her potential. And that's our new tagline that goes along with our new logo. We are now defending the potential in these kids. So we're not going to change who they are or what they want to do or be. We just want to defend everything that they are and help them reach those goals and help them become successful. We have so many leaders in this community that were little brothers or little sisters, and it's phenomenal to see the success they have right now when they started from such meager beginnings. And you too can be that person. You can be that friend. You can help this child along in their life, give them a good friend, and just feel good in your heart about what you're doing. And I encourage everybody to do that. You'll be surprised how your life changes and how you feel happier, and you just feel more connected with your neighbors and your community when you give back to your community. So join us for Bowl for Kids' Sake this year. It's a fun, great way to support the children that we serve and have a good time while doing it. So what you do, decide that you're going to be a team captain. Get 5 of your friends to join you. You all go out and try to get pledges for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Your goal is $125 per person, so you can win one of these beautiful new t-shirts. And come down, and then we throw you a celebratory and thank you bowling party on the bowling dates that I mentioned earlier. And you get free bowling, free pizza, free drinks, free prizes, and free fun. That's all free. And I know you can do it. I know you want to. Grab your friends and let's all get together and bowl for these kids.
Any questions? Nancy, tell us what it takes to make a match. How much?
The cost right now is $1,200. So we currently have 376 active matches and about 180 waiting littles.
Right.
So it's an annual cost of $1,200. That cost goes to our program because they're professionally monitored by professional staff, and just the everyday, the background check for the initial match and the fingerprint and all of those things to make sure that we're matching to a safe situation. So $1,200 is what it takes. You do the math. Bowl for Kids' Sake.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that why not make it a team challenge to raise enough to make one match? And I know
absolutely.
That's one of our goals at the Chamber. We put our team together, and Bill and Gloria and Brady and I believe Sierra this year is joining us, but our goal is to raise enough money to make one match. And identifying that you're going to help a child out there. Also, the other point is that you're well supported as a big. You're not just matched up with a little and kind of tossed out there, and you are followed through with Yavapai Big Brothers and caring folks that are going to guide you along the way so that you are doing the best to being a defender of that potential for that little. So
Absolutely.
Beautiful, Nancy.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Marnie,
We'll see you at
and
the
your
bowling
support.
alley.
Absolutely. And thank you for your goal.
Thank you. And we're going to give this t-shirt back because Gloria's our team captain, and she wanted it back because she's going to put it on and model it later. No. No, that's all of our goals is to make that difference. And again, defender of potential. I love that tagline. Is creating that environment that they can grow and be successful adults. So thank you, Yavapai Big Brothers Big Sisters. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for joining us. Okay. All right. We just have to think of a team bowling name. And I think we all bowl. Bill's the best bowler. Brady likes the pizza the best. And me, I just visit everybody. So, and Gloria keeps us all under control. So we have a lot of fun bowling for kids' sake. Joining me now is next my dear friend Angie Bryan. She is the Philanthropy and Planning Coordinator for Yavapai Regional Medical Center Foundation. And something big month coming up, and one that I'm kind of recognizing because there was somebody very special in my life this past year that I want to thank. And that's Dr. Macon. So I'll let you talk about what you've got going on, Nancy.
Wonderful to hear that.
Angie.
Thank you, Marnie. Thank you both for having me. It's great to let Prescott Valley know that Yavapai Regional Medical Center is once again celebrating Doctor's Day. It will be on March 30th. It's an honored tradition for YRMC to celebrate National Doctor's Day each and every year. This is our time to recognize our community's healthcare professionals that dedicate their lives to protecting our health, helping us maintain wellness, and healing us when we need it. Doctor's Day was actually first celebrated back in 1933. It's held every March 30th, and it's kind of an interesting point. It's the date, celebrates the date when anesthesia, ether back in those days, was first administered for surgery way back in 1842. As we all know, a very important element to keeping us well. Now, you can participate in Doctor's Day by writing personal notes of gratitude to a health professional who has touched your life or the life of a loved one. This could be a physician. It could also be a physician's assistant, a nurse, a family nurse practitioner, or really any caregiver that you would like to recognize. And then during the week of Doctor's Day, these messages get hand-delivered to each of the practitioners' offices along with recognition pins, like this one, and along with the official flower for Doctor's Day, which, as Gloria is nicely holding, a red carnation. So this brings, as you can imagine, a lot of smiles to all the practitioners' faces, and providers make a point to tell us each year that knowing that they've impacted their patients' lives is their highest personal reward, as I'm sure you can imagine. Now, some choose to honor their caregiver by including a donation to the YRMC Foundation. Not everybody knows that both YRMC and the YRMC Foundation are nonprofit organizations. Taxes have never been levied to support our programs. As a result, community donations are more than welcomed and very helpful in supporting YRMC programs such as our Community Care Fund, which helps us address urgent needs in the community. And do be assured that that amount is not shared with your provider. That will be kept confidential. We always have an overwhelming response to our Doctor's Day program. Last year, more than 60 healthcare practitioners were honored with more than 80 cards, letters, and donations in their names. So once again, we want to invite you to participate in this year's celebration by sending a brief note to your practitioner, and if you choose, a donation to the YRMC Foundation in their honor. Now, you might be asking, how do I do this? Well, you can find envelope displays like Gloria is holding here at both our Prescott and Prescott Valley YRMC Hospital campuses, and also in our YRMC Physician Care Practitioner offices. You can contact also the YRMC Foundation to make a donation or to learn more about our program-specific funds by calling us at 928-771-5686. 771-5686, or feel free to email us, which is foundation@yrmc.org. Okay, well, thanks again for your time and opportunity to share information about the Doctor's Day program event with you.
Question?
Yes.
Angie, what if you want to recognize 2 or 3 or more than just one physician that's made a difference in your life?
We have that from time to time. People will even feel free to attach a separate note to each one. You can make it as long as you like, and rest assured that that will be shared with each and every one of the practitioners you
So you can make
want
one
to
overall
recognize.
donation if you're so inclined, and then include, I would like these notes to go to these physicians.
That's exactly right. And it doesn't even have to be a YRMC physician. That's usually who we get. But we've had a smattering of other practitioners from around the community recognized, and that's fine. The point is to celebrate your practitioners and let them know that you appreciate them.
And that contribution they make to the foundation, is that non-designated, or can you designate it towards a particular program or
Absolutely.
yeah, let's say the breast care center or something within the hospital, the heart center, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. What most of the donations go to, they're usually not designated to a particular fund. So in that case, they will go to our community care fund, which, as I mentioned, just is for urgent needs throughout the community. If you would like to choose to specify a different fund, such as the breast care center, the James Family Heart Center, Partners for Healthy Students, or if you'd like to learn more about what funds we have available, feel free to contact us. And yes, just mark that on your donation form, and we'll be happy to designate that to the fund of your choice. We're happy to do that.
Excellent. Any other questions?
Thank
Well,
you.
I know everybody this past year, a lot of us have faced different, health issues, and somebody helped you along that path to better health. So if you want to so inclined, please. Obviously, YRMC is huge. It is, a foundation of our community, both here in Prescott and Prescott Valley. So therefore, we do all we can, and we love working with them. So thank you so much, Angie, Brian, the foundation, and all you guys do. All right, and red carnations. How special would you feel to get a red carnation like we did today? Because she gave us all one of those today. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. Okay, my next guest is from Prescott Center for the Arts. It's a young man that I've watched grown up through theater, and he's taken such a great leadership role in producing and directing, and now coordinating a specific focus. And a wonderful part of what Prescott Center for the Arts does is encouraging young writers, young playwrights to submit and have their works produced so that they continue maybe their career and eventually become a prolific playwright or screenwriter, right, Tyler?
Correct.
Please join me in welcoming Tyler Bond. Welcome, Tyler.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for having me today, on such short notice especially. So yes, like Marnie mentioned, I'm Tyler from Prescott Center for the Arts, and my focus at Prescott Center for the Arts is the youth. I joined theater at a very young age. I was really shy. I didn't really know what it was to be on stage, to perform, to present. And it was only through theater that I was able to overcome my shyness and get out and really explore the wonder of theater, live theater. I found this program early on at Prescott Center for the Arts called the Young Playwrights Festival. It was in its first kickoff year. I didn't know much about playwriting. I didn't know much about acting. And through that program, I learned playwriting, I learned acting, I learned all the stage skills that I needed to continue. And from there, I just took off through theater, got into more involved theater classes, bigger productions on stage. But it really all started at the Young Playwrights Festival, and something that we have done at PCA for over 9 years now. We're going into our 10th year of the Young Playwrights Festival. And this year we've had a little trouble getting started with the submissions because all our plays are written by kids in the community, submitted by kids in the community, and even performed by kids in the community and families. And this year we had a bit of a setback, and so we've actually extended the submission date for our youth to submit your plays through May 3rd. It was originally at the end of the month, but we are low on submissions, so we would love to get some more submissions in so that we can have a really great festival this year, as we've had in years past. Now, we know that in years past we've had a lot of class projects submit plays, and that's where we got a lot of our submissions were from classes. This year we had a bit of a change with some of the classes. Some teachers who have retired or since moved on are no longer with us, and so we aren't getting as many submissions in the time frame that we're looking for. And so now we have an incentive program for teachers. If they are not already doing playwriting or writing in their classes, we encourage you, all you teachers, to think about it. We have people at PCA who are willing to come to your class and talk to your students and to you about playwriting, the basics of playwriting, You don't have to be a playwright to write a play. You don't even have to be a writer to write a play. We've had kids, even this past YPF, who had never written a single piece in their life, and they wrote a play and it ended up winning. We have awards, scholarship awards for first, second, and third place, depending on how you place. It goes up to $250 cash prize. And for teachers, if you can get 5 or more submissions from one class, we will automatically award your class, or just you, 5 tickets to our family theater production of Winnie the Pooh Kids coming up very soon. If you do 10 or more submissions from that same class, you get 10 tickets. You can use them for yourself, you can use them for your students, you can give them to whoever you would like. Our goal is really just to see more submissions come through, whether or not the kids are theater enthusiasts like myself, or just love the idea of being able to write something of their own and see it produced on stage. We really want to encourage youth to expand their creativity through writing, playwriting specifically. Now, if they're not super sure that they want to give playwriting a hand, like they're not good at it, that is something we've also changed with YPF. It used to be very focused on the production values, the performance, how it appears on stage, how people, audiences react to it. Now we've restructured it to be more focused toward the writers. We've had kids, like I just mentioned, come in who've never written a play before, and they are totally blown away by the program that we've developed, because we now bring in playwrights to come talk to them, to help them develop their stories, their original ideas, to be more script worthy. And when they've gone through that class, not only have they produced a much better piece, but they've come back. They've come back and they've written a much better piece without any assistance from anyone. And they've been able to help new kids who have come in, who are giving their first try at playwriting, some legs up, you know, just helping them develop characters, develop storylines. And it's been really awesome to watch the influence of the youth. It's not so much the adults anymore telling the youth what to do and everything. It's the youth getting ideas from the adults and then taking it from there. And so as we go into this next chapter of the Young Playwrights Festival, we're hoping to see a real community of youth develop this program. The adults are here to market it, to direct it, and to support it. And the youth are really the ones running it. They're the ones, they're the life of the party, really. So, yes, the Playwrights Festival this year, we've moved it to the summer. It runs a 2-week course, June 10th through the 22nd. The performances are June 21st and 22nd. It's a 2-week-long course that is mega intense. We do all the script revisions, auditions, rehearsals, and the performances in less than 2 weeks. So it's a real short time, not a lot of time commitment, but it's a lot of fun. I would encourage any youth who are still in high school and under to submit.
For that playwrights, the youth submits the play, it's selected, and then that's a director is assigned to that. Is that not correct?
Yes.
To work with that youth through the rest of the process. Of
Yes. So
producing
after the playwrights get their coaching from the playwrights, the adult playwrights, they get a director who will help them develop their story even more on the stage. With their actors, they actually have a hand in casting their own plays as well. So yes, the playwrights pretty much make all the decisions.
And the auditions for that are open to anybody.
They are
who
open
wants
to anybody,
participate,
yes.
Which is fun to work with that young person and bring their story to life.
For sure, yes. We've had casts of all kids, ages 6 and under, to casts of families playing multiple roles or even adversaries. It's pretty entertaining.
So how do they submit, Tyler?
You can submit through our website. It's www.pca-az.net. There is an entire section for YPF on our website. It gives all the breakdowns of submission rules, the deadline, length of the play, format, and everything. So you can find everything on the website. You can also get more information by emailing our events coordinator, I guess is his title, is Will Larson. It's wlarson.pca@gmail.com. And he has a lot of information. You can also call the Prescott Center for the Arts. There's always someone there who's able to direct you to either Will or our executive director, Robin Allen. All right.
Excellent. I believe there's talent out there.
There is.
And they just are not aware that this is going on, Tyler. So I bet you're going to bring them in with us.
Yes.
And again, the incentive for the teachers, tickets to Winnie the Pooh, Prescott Center Family Theater does an amazing job. So thank you. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
And this is a story of somebody was looking for, what can I do, and got involved in theater, and it's just amazing now. We've worked together, and he's just amazing, and I'm so proud of you, Tyler. So kudos to you, and now leadership in taking this Young Playwrights Festival on. Great to see that. Okay, well, thank you all for joining us here on Hot Topics again. Another month, busy times ongoing, bowling, thank a doctor, get your kids to write a play, lots of stuff going on. Again, we're happy to be a part of the community. Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce celebrating 45 years of serving our businesses and community. Thank you for joining us here on Topics. Eddie and Gloria and everybody, thank you all. Have a great month.